Hello, good evening to everyone. Today is 17th December 2024. We will discuss impact of La Nina. This article has come in the Hindu. So before that, let me show some disclaimer. Friends, in this channel, I am going to discuss editorial analysis from the newspapers like Hindu, Telangana Today, and Financial Express and Pioneer. Right. And when it comes to small intro about myself, I'm Satya, author and coach. You can find some books on Amazon. I'm an ex-UPSC aspirant. If you find some value from this channel, you can consider following my channel. Thank you so much. So let me share article glimpse. So friends, just here rub, I will show you what are the key points from the article. Let me zoom. Yes, I hope, yeah. So friends, this is the article. So in the first, they are mentioning and why it is in the news, and they are discussing about what is La Nina, some definitions and their impacts they are discussing, and what is triple dip La Nina, that is they are discussing, and what about winter, and what is this ONI, and what about uh, impact especially in the North and South India, like this they are discussed. So few points we can tap from this in this article, but there is a lot with respect to this topic. So we will deep dive from the fundamentals in our discussion. Let me share the discussion here. So friends, I hope it is visible for you. So let me start the discussion. Yes. So as usual, friends, we are moving to discuss in this pattern. Yes. Yeah. So I hope it is clear. Yes. So why it is in news? Yes, friends. So friends, if you observe, the Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) has forecasted the possible emergence of La Nina by possible emergence of La Nina. So IMD forecasted La Nina, La Nina possible by almost late 2024 or early 2025. So this is the news, friends. That's why the article is in the news, right? So we will discuss some background, like what is some basics. So we will start with the fundamentals. So fundamentals, like from the early point of terms like what is weather, what is climate. Many students don't know. Still, they are reading and they are by hearting instead of knowing the concepts. That is not good if when it comes to remembering in the long term, and while doing questions on applications, you will get confused and you will get wrong answers. So let us discuss some of the basics. What is weather? So friends, anybody can comment what is weather in a single term. You can mention. So friends, weather is a atmospheric conditions. Weather is the atmospheric conditions. Atmospheric conditions. So it is a local phenomena or a regional phenomena. It is a short term, right? It is a short term. It is not a long term like years and decades like that. It is a short term like days and weeks. So what are the variables that weather consist? So weather consists different types of variables. If we take a weather variables like, it consists temperature, it consists humidity, it is the water vapor in the atmosphere, and precipitation. Yes, friends. Any other variables it consists? Let me know. So wind. Yes, another variables. Pressure, and finally cloud cover. So these are the variables present in the weather, right? So as we discussed, weather is the short-term phenomena. It ranges from even 1 hour to days. The variables are keep on changing. It is locally affecting locally affecting phenomena like a particular region or geographical location. So any examples of weather? Examples of weather, friends. I am discussing very fundamental like sunny day. So the rain, if the day is formed with the sun, we can mention it as a sunny day. If it is a rainy day, we can call it as a rainy day or heavy rainy day, right? So like that we can mention weather phenomena. So we have another opposite term, that is climate. So many students or many individuals, they don't know. They mention today climate is not good. Like that they will tell. But if you are referring to climate, it is not a single day, right? It is the it refers to the long term average of weather patterns in a particular region. So generally, if you are mentioning any climate, it is the long term. So it should be greater than 30 years, almost more than 3 decades. So, but people, whenever they are using the mentioning, today climate is not good. Like that, they will tell. That is a blunder. Today weather is not good because weather ranges from hourly to days or weeks. When it comes to climate, it ranges more than a year, roughly 30 years. 30 years or more, as per the definition of the. This is the definition given by the climate definition given by the World Meteorological Organization. The long-term average pattern of weather patterns. So I hope you are the clear difference between weather and climate. When it comes to key features of climate, friends, so it is the long term. That is the first feature everybody knows. So long term, and second feature is it should be stable. It doesn't change immediately, right? The weather pattern should be changed because we are taking the average. Moreover, it may be reason, but generally it is a global pattern, like reason or global. It means the maximum areas. It is not a localized area. So as per we know, in the geography, we know Köppen climate classification. So friends, here it is good to discuss Köppen climate classification. So how he has classified this climate? Anybody? Yes. He has classified the climate into 5 parts. One is tropical climate. So tropical climate and a dry climate, temperate climate. Yes, friends. Polar climate and continental climate. So continental climate. Finally, we have polar climate. This is the climate region in between in the polars like Arctic and Antarctic region. So this is the classification one should know, right? So any examples of climate? We have discussed weather examples. Similarly, examples of climate. So like Amazon. So in the Amazon rainforest, right? So we have Amazon rainforest. It is the tropical climate because in the Amazon forest, it is a tropical climate. It says high temperature, high rainfall. Amazon rainforest. Got it, friends? Any other examples? Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert is a arid climate or dry climate because the desert climate. Sahara is a dry climate. Any another example? Like Arctic and Antarctica. That is the polar climate. Arctic. It is the polar climate. So this is the examples for climate. Right. So these are the fundamentals we should know. When it comes to our topic, La Nina, so it is a part of the ENSO. Another fundamental concept is there, that is ENSO, El Nino Southern Oscillation. So let us discuss that that basic part also. ENSO, El Nino Southern Oscillation. So ENSO consists of three phases, friends. How many phases? Three phases. One is La Nina phase. So today topic is La Nina. We will start with La Nina. And second one is the El Nino. Third one is the normal. So in La Nina, friends, in La Nina, we will see what happens and how the things will affect different parts of the country. We will see. So friends, it is a La Nina is a cool phase, right? It is a cool phase. Here, if we observe, let me copy one diagram of world map. So yes. So friends, this is the world map. Right. So here, if we see La Nina, it is a cool phase, right? It is a cool phase. Yes. So here we should know two parts. One is Central and Eastern Pacific. So Eastern Pacific, this is the Pacific Ocean. I hope you are getting. This is the Pacific Ocean. So here they are mentioning Central and Eastern Pacific Ocean. Right. So here, generally, if you take Pacific Ocean, these two parts, Central and Eastern Pacific Ocean, become very cool than the average. That is the La Nina phase. So during the La Nina phase, how the things will affect? So La Nina phase will give almost like it may result in rains, it may result in droughts and weak monsoon. But the areas or regions are different. Where the rains come, where the droughts come, and what about the weak monsoons during the La Nina phase? This is our point. So friends, if you observe here, we are mentioning the Central and East Pacific Ocean becomes very cool, right? So here the stronger monsoons, that means above and average rainfall. Above and average rainfall. So here above average, above average rainfall in India. So got it, friends. It is a good thing because we are getting rains. So then we can move droughts. In South America, we are getting droughts. So this area, friends, in South America, we are getting droughts. So droughts in the South America. So these are the impacts by the La Nina. When it comes to El Nino, it is the warm phase. El Nino is the warm phase. So again we have same things. We will get rain some areas, drought some areas, and monsoons in some areas. So where are monsoons and where are droughts? We will see. So friends, weak monsoons because La Nina is giving good monsoon for India. When it comes to El Nino in India, we are getting weak monsoon because warm air. This is the warm phase. That's why in India we are getting weak monsoon, right? So weak monsoon. So India versus South America, friend. This is a shortcut. In India, we are getting weak monsoon means in South America we are getting floods or heavy rains. So if you observe in the La Nina phase in South America, we are getting quite opposite. In India, we are getting above normal rainfall, but in South America, we are getting droughts. So that is a quite important thing you should keep in note. So if we see other parts like droughts, especially in Australia and Indonesia, and some parts of India also we are getting droughts during the El Nino. So that is another point. When it comes to neutral phase or normal phase, so it is the phase between sea surface temperature close to average in neutral phase. In third phase, that is neutral. So it is in between cool to warm. It is average. The temperature will be average. So this is the phases in the ENSO, right? So now in the article they are mentioning triple dip La Nina. Triple dip La Nina. One of the important term they used. Triple dip La Nina. Friends, we know La Nina means it is a cooler cool phase. It will give rains to India above normal. So rains to India. So in the article they are mentioning triple dip La Nina means almost consecutive 3 years who have gotten these rains in India. Yes, friends, this is good thing or not? So rains are there in India. This is known as the triple dip La Nina. So now we move to these are the fundamentals, right? What happened till now? Got it? So now we take the another topic that is as per the template we will move advantages of La Nina because our topic is the La Nina. Are there any advantages for India? Yes, friends. In India, La Nina comes with advantage as well as some challenges also. We will discuss both. So when it comes to advantages, we are getting above normal or above average rains in India. So it provides the scope for agriculture crops. And it reduces the heat waves. If there are rains, then heat waves, there is a less chance. In during the El Nino, we are faced with the heat waves during the 2023. We faced heat waves because it's the phase of El Nino. After El Nino, we are expecting La Nino. It is the consecutive cycles. So till now, we didn't expecting anything. So as per IMD, they are mentioning early of 2025 and better wind speeds during the La Nina phase. So better wind speeds. So if we have good wind speeds, what will happen? Especially in the areas like Delhi, it is suffered with the pollution. So we can overcome this pollution or we can reduce this pollution because wind is moving very fast. Right. So now we see as per template, we will see what are the challenges of this La Nina. So friends, during this La Nina, we can witness very cold winters. Cold winters. Especially, in particular areas in the North India, the cold nights are very heavy. So due to these cold nights in the North India, due to these cold nights and this, so energy consumption will be high. Energy consumption high and biomass burning high. So if you burn the biomass for the generation of heat, it leads to pollution. So that is another challenge. Global weather extremities. So global phenomena. So in India we are getting positives, but when it comes to world countries, especially in Africa, so in Africa we are getting some droughts during this La Nina phase. Africa droughts. So broadly, these are the challenges, and there are no scope for the challenges. So friends, now we move to some of the solutions for these our government roles as per our template. So Govt Role means some of the research institute role, what they are doing. So we have IMD and right WMO. We have so in India we have IMD, and it tracks the we have good organization in India. It tracks the ENSO tracking. Right. It tracks and intimates the people of India. So whether we will get rains, whether we will get droughts, it will update our Indian farmers. So right now it is IMD updating. We are getting 2025 early 2025. We are getting La Nina. So like this, it will update our Indian people as well as farmers. So according to that, agriculture we can plan. So planning of agriculture crops. So planning of crops and air quality management. So during the phase of La Nina, especially in North India, colder nights we are facing, like that we can take some measurements. So friends, now we go to um, aspirant views. So what being an aspirant, what you should talk about, take a stand with respect to this La Nina. So you can talk about right. So we are getting good rains, that is helpful for the agriculture, helpful for the farmers. So getting jobs, GDP growth. Finally, third largest economy. This is the aspirant. This is a positive view, right, friends? So based upon this La Nina effect. So when it comes to environmental, you should talk about the some of the challenges. Like it is a critical view, it is the pro view, it is a positive view. You can talk, you can take some environmental, it is a negative view. So during La Nina phase, so air pollutants will increase. How increases? Due to burning of biomass because of cold nights and cold weather, people will burn. So due to that one, air pollution, air pollutants will increase, right? And friends, another challenge is cold winters. So cold winters, some people will not. good at in these cold winters. So, and finally, friends, we are moving to balanced conclusion. That is our last part. How to take a stand with respect to La Nina. So, very simple, friends. As we discussed, right? So, La Nina comes with one set of challenges as well as some of the positives. So, it is our duty to provide cooperation, being people or civil society, and as per government should provide effective policies and global cooperation, key to limit the adverse effect of the La Nino and getting the maximum benefit for the Indian economy as well as environment. Like this we can conclude. So limiting adverse things and benefit Indian economy as well as environment. So this is our stand, and finally we will conclude. So friends, now we move to some of the questions here. So friends, discuss the mechanism and significance of the El Nino and La Nina phenomena. So friends, it is I hope it is visible to everybody. So significance of El Nino and La Nina phenomena. Straight away mention the phases of ENSO, that is what is El Nino and what are the characteristics and how the global things will affect. Some areas we are getting rain, some areas we are getting droughts, right? You can mention that mechanism. So totally it is the phenomena in between central and eastern Pacific Ocean. So this part is cool, right? That is La Nina. If this part is warm, that is El Nino. So in La Nina, we are getting cool things in India also and warm things during the El Nino. Like that, you can mention. How do they affect Indian monsoon? Yes, you can talk about this. So very relevant to our article. So see the next question. What is significance of El Nino phenomena in influencing global climate? Yes, friends. So you need to talk about different countries or continents, how they are affecting with the help with the ENSO patterns like El Nino pattern. How does it impact weather patterns in India? So friends, it is a El Nino, it is a warm phase. So we can get less rains and sometimes we can witness droughts and heat waves, right? Heat waves like this. You can talk about our weather patterns. So friends, in weather pattern means what is the key elements of weather you need to talk about, like temperature rises and precipitation you need to talk about, and what about the humidity and what about the wind, right? So all the patterns and rainfall, everything you need to talk about in this weather pattern. That are the weather patterns. See the next question. How does ENSO impact rainfalls in tropical regions? Right, in tropical regions, discuss implication for agriculture in India. So friends, here you need to talk about both the things. We have in ENSO means ENSO has the El Nino and as well as La Nino as well as neutral phase. So you should no need to talk about this neutral phase, it is the common phase. So but here, how about the El Nino and La Nina? So you should talk about in La Nina we will get good monsoon, in El Nino we don't get any good monsoon. So that will impact the Indian agriculture, right? So see the MCQs, friends. With reference to Indian monsoon, consider the following statement. El Nino can lead to weakening of Indian monsoon. Okay. La Nina usually results in heavy rainfall and strong monsoon in India. Yes, friends. So La Nina mentions above average. Sometimes above average means they are getting good rainfall and strong monsoon. So we can get only weak monsoon during the El Nino. So both statements are correct. Consider the following statements. The temperatures in Pacific Ocean significantly influence the Indian monsoon. El Nino is associated with the warming of sea surface temperature in central and eastern Pacific. And similarly, La Nina is cooling of sea surface temperature in central and eastern Pacific Ocean. So friends, both are correct here. At the same time, this is also correct. So answer would be 1, 2, 3. Consider the following statement regarding to La Nina. So friends, La Nina is the opposite phase of El Nino. It leads to strong trade winds and colder areas, colder sea surface temperature in central and eastern Pacific Ocean. La Nina years are generally associated with the above normal monsoons. Yes, friends, answer would be correct. 1, 2, 3. So, what could be the impact of El Nino on global weather patterns? So, friends, we can witness due to El Nino. So, here the clue is there. Southeast Asia means so we are facing droughts during the El Nino. So, we can consider this one floods in the South America. Whenever there is a droughts or less rainfall, we have opposite things. India versus South America. India versus South America. Friends, you know, right, this one, South America map. Sorry for the poor diagram. So, India versus South America. So, weakening of Indian monsoon. Yes, exactly. All three are correct. So, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. We will meet in the next session.